starting to get real.
Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to 2015. Hopefully it's a great year for you all. Hopefully you all had a great new year with your friends and family. So I wanted to get down to business, and one of the biggest topics that I wanted to bring up here was this whole thing around no carbs after 6 o'clock, and timing your meals. And the biggest thing out there is you eat carbs before bed and you're gonna get fat, and it's a massive misconception, and a lot of people fall into this trap. I was one of those people as well. I would fall into the trap of no carbs. If I eat carbs before bed, it's going to make me fat. And to be honest, even now I'm eating my carbs. Sometimes I eat my carbs most of the time before bed, because I'm one of those people who I feel hungry at night, especially when I'm not doing anything. That's the time I start to crave, and usually I save my carbs for the night. So at the end of the day, it's going to be about, the balance. And one thing we have to understand is, depending on your goals, if you are trying to lose weight or you're trying to gain weight, you need to remember that your calories matter. So at the end of the day, your calories are going to be the important stuff. So if you're trying to gain weight and you're eating, not enough calories, well, then you're going to lose weight. Simple. If you're trying to lose weight and you're overeating your calories, you're going to put on weight. So what you have to do is custom your diet to the way you want your physique to look. If you're trying to lose weight, I would say start with something around the 2,000 calorie mark. If you check out my Facebook page, which is Matty Fitness, I've put up an example of a 2,000 calorie diet. Now basically what that is just a basic 2,000 calorie diet that gives you all your nutrition, your fats, your proteins and your carbs, and even hits your fiber goals for the day. And basically start at that point. Start somewhere, and that will give you basically a range of what you're trying to achieve. So for instance, if you're eating 2,000 calories like the diet I've put up, and you see yourself losing weight, well then you're eating in a deficit. You're not eating enough to sustain your current body weight. So add some more food, add carbs. Carbs is the thing I would say add. Your protein and your fat, they're the essential stuff. Protein in your diet is essential. If you're trying to remain healthy and fit, protein is essential for muscle recovery, for many other things. Protein is essential. Fats, you need them for your hormones, you need them for that hormonal balance, and fats in your diet don't make you fat. So that's another misconception. But back on track with the carbs after 6. So basically, if you're trying to lose weight, make sure you're in a calorie deficit. At the end of the day, the moment you wake up to the moment that your head hits that pillow at night, you need to make sure that you haven't eaten enough calories to sustain your body weight. So if those calories are coming from carbs, if they're coming from fats, if they're coming from protein, that's fine. So you just need to make sure you're in a deficit. It doesn't matter if you're eating your carbs at 3 a.m. in the morning, if you're eating them at 12, if you're eating them at 6 before bed, if you're eating them as you're getting in bed, or if you're eating them in bed. A lot of people like to eat them in bed. Eat them in bed. But I'm saying you need to be in a calorie deficit. This misconception out there, and that's a thing that it gets a lot of people stuck, because a lot of people start to crave at night. And the problem is, that's where you start cheating at your diet. You start, you restrict yourself of those carbohydrates, and that's the thing you're going to crave the most. So at the end of the day, you need to remain in a calorie deficit, and that doesn't matter if you're getting your carbs just before you go to sleep. So you start somewhere. Like I said, jump to my Facebook fitness page, Matty Fitness. Check out the 2,000 calorie diet I've posted up. Now, that diet there, I've set meal 1, breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, and dinner. Now, those meals can be jumbled around. There's this meal timing of, and you hear it as well. You hear it plenty times. People are like, oh, you get out of the gym, make sure you get your protein shake. Your body can take up to, 36 to 48 hours to actually, break down protein in your body anyway. So if I have a protein shake in the morning at say 7 o'clock, and I go train at 10 o'clock, and I'm going to come out of the gym thinking, oh my God, I'm going to lose everything if I don't get that protein shake in. No, that's very wrong. Your body knows how to distribute fats, proteins, and carbs. Your body is a machine. You have to remember, your body doesn't understand time. Your body doesn't know that it's 6 p.m. Your body is a constant burning machine. It's a furnace. It burns while it sleeps. It burns while it's awake. it's burning calories while I'm talking to you guys. Now, the body does not stop. It's an ongoing, as long as that heart is beating, there's calories being burnt, calories being utilized, your body's shifting, constantly burning and burning. So again, carbohydrate intake, please understand, carbohydrates after 6 is a misconception. Now, one thing I wanted to clarify here, this is my opinion, with carbohydrate timing, okay? So for instance, if I was gonna, get up and go for a training session, I might say have my carbohydrate meal before I train. Why? Because carbohydrates is the main fuel for the body. I mean, a lot of people train fasted, and that's fine too. Some people like to train with food in their stomach, and that's also fine too. Again, this is so individual, but the main point I'm trying to make here is please do not fall into this trap of no carbohydrates before bed and no carbohydrates at night, and people are there, sipping waters and just downing salads all night, and all you're thinking about is food. Balance your meals. Make sure your calories, are consistent to what your goals are. You want to gain, you want to lose. Make sure your calories are on point. Start somewhere. Find out how much you're eating per day. Jump onto MyFitnessPal. Give it a go. Have a look at how many calories you're consuming per day. If you're trying to lose weight and you can see you're very stagnant, remove some of those carbohydrates. Keep your proteins and fats there and shift around the carbohydrates, because at the end of the day, they're the variable. We can shift around carbohydrates. So yeah, like I say, just make sure your calories are consistent to your goals. Eat your carbohydrates and balance your nutrition. That's all I can say. Keep it balanced, keep it simple, and remember, we don't have to follow gimmicks that we see on magazines and TVs, because at the end of the day, they've always, trying to sell a product that'll make you lose weight, sell a product that's low carb. As long as we're eating right and balancing our calories to our goals, then we're gonna see progression. We're gonna see the results we wanna see. But you gotta put that work in, and that's all I can say. Just give it a go, start somewhere, shift your calories around and consistent to your goals. And that's pretty much all I got on that topic. So guys, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and share, and subscribe, and show some support to me. So check out my Facebook page, which is Matty C Fitness, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you later.